Hello Dairy Today viewers, from the Stuart Peterson Advisory Team. Here's your Dairy Week in Review for the week of January 20th, 2012. Wrap up the week here on Friday by taking a look at some of our component prices. First, starting with our cheese market, looking at both blocks and barrels. As you can see here, a lot of red on the screen. We did see some very significant down drops in this market. Blocks were hit the hardest, down 9 cents for the week. Did finish right above that 150 mark. Barrels, similar story there. They weren't hit quite as hard, down 4 3/4 cents. Also finishing just above that 150 mark. We did also see some softness in our butter market as well, down 4 1/4 cents, finishing right at 157 for the week. Our powders, we did see some additional softness there, although we did rebound pretty nicely into the close of the week. We'll take a closer look on the charts for that when we look at our whey market. And non-fat dry milk did finish the week unchanged, marking the third week in a row. We didn't see any price action there. So now looking at class 3 prices and really how these lower component prices affected our milk prices. So first, we'll look at more of the nearby months. So as you can see, really some significant losses. February through May hit very hard. You can see February leading the charge, down 67 cents for the week. But really surprised just how much the selling pressure was spread out in these nearby and deferred months as well. You can see June down 39 cents. So really, like I said, some very significant selling throughout the week. Now looking at the class 4 prices, we did see some additional selling pressure there as well. So starting with January, front month contract only down 10 cents for the week, and actually February, our second month contract, remained unchanged for the week. But once we got past February into our more deferred months, March through June, saw some very significant losses there. With April leading the charge there, down 35 cents, so very significant losses there as well. Given the recent developments in our cheese market, it's a good opportunity to really take a step back and see where we're at in the grand scheme of things and where we've been in the past years. So this chart is a monthly chart, so you can see going back to some of our 09 lows, you can see this trend line coming from those cheese prices. We did test it in December 2010 as well as January 2011 of this past year. Right in that 130 range, we did stay above that trend line, bounced pretty well off of it, stayed above it as you can see throughout this past year. But we are once again running right in against that trend line in the 150 range. So it is going to be a very key level of support as we do go forward. As I mentioned before, we did see some weakness in the dry whey markets that really spooked the marketplace, as we haven't seen dry whey prices really show any signs of weakness going back for quite some time. So we'll take a look on the charts on that. So on a weekly February dry whey chart, you can see just the amount of rally we've had here going back to March. We've been going nothing but higher with really no setbacks. You can see we've had a minor setback here and there, but overall the trend has definitely been up. So when we did see some losses throughout the week, we were down at 1.24 cents in just one day. It really spooked the marketplace, but it is supportive that we did finish the week close to the top end of the range at 70 cents. This morning, USDA released the latest slaughter numbers for our dairy herd, and it really was a mixed report, so we'll go ahead and take a look at the charts to really dig in and take a closer look at that. So you can see here on the chart, the green line representing this past year, 2011, the blue line representing 2010. So the last report, we did get the December numbers for slaughter, which were the final numbers for the year. So you can see here we were up 3.6% for our slaughter numbers compared to the previous month when we look at November. So it is supportive because we are trending higher going back to October when we bottomed out there for slaughter. Although we were down 1.1% compared to last December, the previous December. So you can see that on the chart there, that slight decrease. So it was definitely a mixed picture. We haven't seen a year-over-year decrease since going back to June, July. You can see the green line below the blue line. So overall mixed picture, and we'll continue to monitor this going forward. USDA also released the latest cold storage report, so we'll go ahead and take a look at those numbers for the month of December as well as the final numbers for 2011. It really was a mixed report, really compared to slaughter as well. So you can see we did see growth compared to the previous month, up 1%, so that growth is minimal, but it is concerning because we have been on a downtrend in those cold storage numbers since going back to July. We actually haven't seen an increase since going back to June to July when we saw that increase over the summer. On more of a year-to-year basis, we did see a very sharp decline compared to last December, so that was supportive. We saw cheese stocks down 6%, so once again, very mixed report, and we'll continue to monitor this as we go into this next year. So looking at the next week, once again, a few things on our radar. The first one being cheese. Can we find support? We have broken through some key levels of support. We are bumping against that trend line going back to the 09 lows. So really are at a critical point here, really at a pivot point for this next year. Also, we have seen the first signs of dry waves really showing some weakness. So the big question there is, can we remain firm, or are we going to drop below the 70 to 60 cent mark. Also, for reports coming up, our December milk production report is slated to come out on Monday, January 23rd. So that will give us our latest numbers for the month of December and also close the book on this past year. From the Stewart Peterson Advisory Team, I'm Rocky Gang. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.